I'm playing my team in a way that I can explain in job interviews next winter. Okay?
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're looking at 10 performances in biopics that were fiercely criticized by the real person.
Where were you taking him, Mike?
To the bus. It was time for him to go home.
Mark Zuckerberg, The Social Network.
You have part of my attention. You have the minimum amount. The rest of my attention is back at the offices of Facebook, where my colleagues and I are doing things that no one in this room, including and especially your clients, are intellectually or creatively capable of doing.
The founder of Facebook gave a big thumbs down to his cinematic origin story. While Jesse Eisenberg's rapid-fire performance earned him an Oscar nomination, the real Mark Zuckerberg wasn't exactly clicking the like button. While he admitted that the wardrobe department nailed his don't care fleece and flip-flops aesthetic, he fundamentally disagreed with the entire film's premise.
Security's here. You'll be leaving now?
I'm not signing those papers.
We will get the signature.
Tell me this isn't about me getting into the Phoenix.
The movie seems to imply that Zuckerberg built the site to get into exclusive clubs and meet girls, a motivation that the real CEO called purely fictional. Zuckerberg notes that he's been with the same partner since before Facebook even began, and that being popular or liked had nothing to do with its creation. Jesse Eisenberg's Mark is mostly Aaron Sorkin's creation, a character with wholly inaccurate motivations and personality traits.
I think we should just be friends.
I don't want friends.
I was just being polite. I have no intention of being friends with you.
Ike Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It?
You high, you embarrassing me.
Oh, come on now, open your mouth. See that white man asked her to open her mouth, she sing all goddamn day long. I asked, you ain't gonna say nothing now. Come on now, I'm asking you nice now.
And I'm saying no nice.
Ike Turner is one of music's most notorious villains, largely due to Lawrence Fishburne's terrifying performance in this biopic. But the real Ike went to his grave denying the film's accuracy. He absolutely loathed the movie, claiming it was a work of total fiction designed to demonize him. While he did admit to hitting Tina and praised Fishburne's performance, he vehemently denied the brutal assaults that are depicted in the film.
Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to get, where you going? Hey. What's wrong? Hey, Ann, you better come back over here so I can get some sleep now.
Go straight to hell, Ike.
He also argued the film erased his contribution to rock and roll history, reducing him to a one-dimensional monster. Turner spent the rest of his life campaigning against the film's narrative, even writing his own autobiography to set the record straight. For Ike, this wasn't a biopic. It was a hit piece that destroyed his life.
If people keep asking me about where I'm hiding my investments, only investments I've got, she done destroyed. I can Tina Turner review, that was my investment. She done destroyed that. I play all the dates out of the book. People are mad at me all over the country. $750,000 she done cost me. What I got left, I got some clothes. I got some jewelry. The rest I got tied up in investments. I ain't got nothing else.
Steve Wozniak, Jobs.
Something's happened to you, Steve.
Growing up was.
No. No, you're not.
Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak is usually a jolly guy, but he didn't have any smiles for this Ashton Kutcher biopic. Wozniak publicly tore the script apart, calling it crap and stating that the interactions between him and Steve Jobs were complete fabrications. He particularly hated a scene where Jobs has a sudden epiphany about the future of computers, noting that in reality, the ideas were a collaborative grind, not a magical moment for Jobs.
Computers are inherently designed to make your lives easier. Theoretically, there's no limit to what computers can do.
In general, Wozniak felt that the film glorified Jobs as a singular genius, while grossly misrepresenting the actual business and disregarding the role that Wozniak played. That said, he later worked as a consultant on Danny Boyle's Steve Jobs just a few years later. So, if you want a more accurate representation, check that one out instead. Much better movie, too.
I built the circuit board. The graphical interface was stolen from Xerox PARC. Jeff Raskin was the leader of the Mac team before you threw him off his own project. Everything, someone else designed the box. So how come 10 times in a day, I read Steve Jobs as a genius?
David Letterman, The Late Shift.
Good Lord. How could a television show be worth this much embarrassment?
Usually, when a celebrity hates a biopic, they issue a press release. When David Letterman hates a biopic, he turns it into a comedy segment. Letterman was depicted in this HBO movie about the late night wars by actor John Michael Higgins. The real Letterman felt the performance was a caricature, famously saying that the actor looked like, quote, a budding psychopath. He also humorously called the movie, quote, the biggest waste of film since my wedding photos.
You quit.
Johnny, you quit your job. That's the business you came to. Jesus Christ, this guy is so good.
Letterman's disdain was so specific that he actually booked Higgins as a guest on The Late Show, but rather than confronting the actor face-to-face, Letterman intentionally let the show run long, thereby leaving Higgins in the green room. It was a passive-aggressive power move that made it clear he thought the casting was a joke and he wasn't laughing.
Gentlemen, we are just going from one bizarre circumstance to the next.
Lil' Kim, Notorious.
Notorious B.I.G. presents Junior Mafia featuring Lil' Kim.
When you come for the Queen Bee, you'd best not miss. Unfortunately, Lil' Kim felt that this Biggie Smalls biopic missed by a mile. Portrayed by Naturi Naughton, Kim was absolutely furious about her portrayal, feeling that the script reduced her role in rap history to nothing more than a side piece. She publicly slammed the casting, stating that Naughton looked nothing like her, and called out the production team for not consulting her in order to ensure accuracy.
You looking damn good. How's work today?
Every day you ask me how I'm doing. What's that about?
It's 'cause I care. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Whatever you say, Big Papa.
She also refused to support the release, noting that while she loved Biggie, the movie was nothing more than a press release designed to make others look good at her expense. For Kim, it wasn't a tribute. It was a cheap shot that prioritized sensational drama over authenticity.
Give me my hand, you better understand Lil' Kim be the baddest bitch in Brooklyn.
Jada Pinkett Smith, All Eyes on Me.
We're gonna be friends forever. You and me. It's all good.
It's one thing to get facts wrong. It's another thing to just straight up invent emotional moments that never happened. Jada Pinkett Smith didn't pull punches when she saw this Tupac Shakur biopic. Taking to Twitter, she dismantled the film scene by scene. Among other problems, she pointed out that Tupac never read her a poem, they never had a dramatic backstage argument, and that the film's general reimagining of their relationship was, quote, deeply hurtful.
You are my heart in human form, a friend I can never replace.
Hi. You already moved to California yet? You're already going soft on me.
While she praised the actors for trying, she tore the filmmakers apart for exploiting her bond with the late rapper. For Smith, the inaccuracies weren't just annoying, they were a manipulative dishonor to the memory of her late best friend. It was a scorched earth rejection that left no doubt about her feelings.
Let's here's flow, and I'm getting soft. I'm gonna miss you.
Patch Adams.
Why can't we treat death with a certain amount of humanity and dignity and decency and, God forbid, maybe even humor? Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If we're gonna fight a disease, let's fight one of the most terrible diseases of all, indifference.
Robin Williams gave it his all, but the real Patch Adams wasn't charmed. The physician and activist felt that the schmaltzy film took his lifelong struggle to revolutionize healthcare and reduced it to a tearjerker comedy about a goofy doctor wearing a red nose. Adams has famously stated that he hates the movie, arguing that it simplified his intellectual work into Williams-esque slapstick and gross sentimentality.
Patients are opening up to me, Corinne. They're sharing their dreams, their fantasies, and if you hit on the right topic, they brighten up. For one brief moment.
Basically, this was Robin Williams in a doctor's jacket, not Patch Adams. While audiences laughed and cried their eyes out around him, the real Patch was just left shaking his head in disappointment at the gross misrepresentation of his serious medical philosophy. Not to mention his entire life's work. Just saying, we're pretty sure the real doctor never built a giant entryway out of a woman's splayed lower half.
Welcome, cold-handed ones. It's an honor to greet/welcome so many who have touched so many women in such a powerful way. Come on in. Watch out, it's a little slippery.
Art Howe, Moneyball.
Haney is not only the best first baseman on the roster, he's the only first baseman on the roster.
Hattie gets on base more than Pena. In fact, 20% more.
And his fielding?
His fielding does not matter.
In Hollywood, every hero needs a villain. Unfortunately for Oakland A's manager Art Howe, he became the bad guy in Bennett Miller's Moneyball, portrayed by Philip Seymour Hoffman as a stubborn and paunchy obstacle who refused to use statistics. The real Howe was incensed at his portrayal. He called the performance, quote, character assassination, pointing out that he never refused to play the players that Billy Beane wanted. He simply managed the team the best way he knew how.
You can't start Pena first tonight. You'll have to start Hatterberg.
Yeah, I don't want to go 15 rounds, Billy. The lineup card is mine, and that's all.
He argued that the film actively damaged his legacy in Major League Baseball, painting him as a selfish obstructionist rather than a professional trying to win games. While Brad Pitt got all the glory, Howe felt he was sacrificed for the narrative, claiming the movie unjustly disparaged a lifetime of hard work.
You're killing this team.
Art, I can do this all day long.
Michael Oher, The Blind Side.
I think that's what the writer was saying, that you should hope for courage and try for honor. And maybe even pray that the people telling you what to do have some too.
Sandra Bullock won an Oscar as Leanne Toohey, but the subject, NFL tackle Michael Oher, feels the movie was a central part of a massive betrayal. Oher has always disliked the film's depiction of him as mentally slow and unskilled, arguing that it caused NFL officials to undervalue his actual skills and leadership.
I know I should have asked you this a long time ago, Michael. Do you even want to play football? I mean, do you even like it?
I'm pretty good at it.
However, his hatred for the film goes much deeper than just some bad blocking. In 2023, Oher filed a lawsuit alleging that the Tooheys never actually adopted him, but instead tricked him into a conservatorship to profit from his life story. For Oher, The Blind Side isn't just an embarrassing movie. It's a prop used to allegedly exploit him out of millions of dollars, while the world cheered for his saviors.
I think what you're doing is so great. To open up your home to him, and honey, you're changing that boy's life.
No. He's changing mine.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Julian Assange, The Fifth Estate.
If you want to know the truth, no one is going to tell you the truth. They're only going to tell you their version. So if you want the truth, you have to seek it out for yourself.
Usually, subjects wait until the movie is out to hate it, but Julian Assange hated The Fifth Estate so much he tried to kill it before cameras even rolled. When he found out Benedict Cumberbatch was playing him, Assange wrote a desperate 10-page email to the actor, begging him to quit the so-called, quote, wretched project. Assange characterized the script as a, quote, hatchet job based on lies, designed solely to destroy his credibility.
And if the whistleblower's identity is secret, then he has nothing to fear.
As Oscar Wilde said, give a man a mask and he will tell you the truth.
And when he learned that Cumberbatch was going through with it, he outright refused to meet him, stating that the actor was now a hired gun for anti-WikiLeaks propaganda. Indeed, Assange was somewhat validated. The movie received poor reviews, with many people criticizing its screenplay and its shallow depiction of Assange's complexity.
Well, that one is based on the two worst books full of lies and distortion, like all bad propaganda. Look, WikiLeaks movie, it's more like the anti-WikiLeaks movie.
What do you make of these performances? Let us know in the comments.